Morning hasn't found the earth, yet the sky has softly stirred. Clouds are resting far below, like a silent sea of snow. Mountain winds begin to sing through the quiet evergreen. Every breath is crisp and clear, like the start of every year. Stars are slowly fading out, making room for morning's light. Everything feels still enough to hear my hopeful heart. I climb this road before the dawn, carrying yesterday along. Now I leave it with the night as the horizon turns to light. The highest places never ask us to be stronger, only calmer, only present. Above the sleeping clouds, I can finally see how every winding road was leading here to me. Every golden ray finds another dream. Above the sleeping clouds, nothing is impossible. Light touches distant hills like a painter's gentle will. Every valley wakes below, covered in a golden glow. Birds begin their morning flight, crossing through the newborn light, without fear of where they'll land, only trusting sky and wind. I remember all the nights searching for tomorrow's light, never knowing hope would bloom inside this quiet morning view. The mountain never rushes time, yet reaches every sunrise, teaching me the greatest heights are climbed one step at a time. Every dawn begins without a sound, yet changes everything. The clouds below keep drifting free. My heart begins to breathe. Above the sleeping clouds, I'll carry this sunrise to every ordinary day, waiting in my life. When every fear returns, I'll close my eyes and find the peaceful sky. Above the sleeping clouds.
The sea is waiting quietly, holding endless possibility. Every wave reflects the sky before the golden light arrives. The horizon draws a line between the night and morning time. Everything stands still enough to hear the sound of hope. The breeze carries the scent of salt, gentle as a quiet thought. Every step upon the sand feels like touching promised land.
Then the first light finds the sea, turning blue to amber dreams. Every wave begins to glow, like a heart that finally knows. Seabirds rise with open wings,
welcoming the day that sings.
the world awakens peacefully,
Exactly as it's meant
to be.
Every sunrise starts so small, one single ray can change it all.
Every morning whispers low,
You're ready now, let's go. Where every morning begins, every heart begins again. Every wave becomes a promise,
carried by the wind.
every shadow disappears as the golden light draws near. Where every morning begins,
Love always wins.
I remember all the roads that once felt far too long. Every step that brought me here now feels like part of home.
The sea has taught me patiently, nothing stays the same.
Yet every changing tide
Still remembers every name. The sunlight reaches every shore, like never seen before. Even broken shells reflect little pieces of perfection.
the sky keeps opening above.
Filled with quiet, endless love.
Every color softly says,
Today is yours.
every ending
Open space.
for another beautiful
Every
day.
heartbeat knows the way.
Ooh, the ocean sings
Without a voice,
the sunlight answers
with its warmth, together they become
morning. Where every morning begins,
will begin again.
every laugh, every tear,
Every season we've been in,
all the nights, all the storms.
led us to this golden shore.
Where every morning begins,
Our story carries on
beyond the sunrise,
beyond the sea.
beyond tomorrow.
Together we'll believe.
The waves keep moving, the sun keeps rising, the sky keeps opening.
And quietly,
So do we.
the way. The final stars still softly glow above the world that waits below. Night is gently stepping back, making room along its path. The moon grows pale against the blue, while morning paints a brighter hue. Every heartbeat feels so light, standing at the edge of night. The air is cool with quiet grace, like time has slowed its steady pace. Every breath becomes a prayer, floating through the open air. I watch these stars through countless nights, searching for forgotten lights. Now I smile because I know every ending helps us grow. stars don't disappear, they simply hide behind another morning sky. When the last star fades, hope is still awake. Every gentle sunrise comes for our own sake. Every dream we carried through the longest night finds another reason to become the light. The eastern clouds begin to shine, soft in shades of gold and wine. Birds awaken one by one, greeting yet another sun. The silence feels so warm today, like it never went away. It was waiting in between every place I've ever been. I no longer fear goodbye like I did in younger times, because every fading star leaves another open sky. The dawn arrives without a sound, yet changes all that's wrapped around. Maybe kindness works the same, never asking for a name. The quiet hours made me strong, they helped my heart learn where it Every star still shines somewhere. Every dream still fills the air. When the last star fades, I'll still remember every peaceful midnight, every soft December. And when another evening comes, I'll smile because I know the stars are never gone. They're only waiting for the night. The sky turns blue, the birds arise, morning smiles. The square awakens with the sun, another peaceful day begun. Little cafes open wide, welcoming the morning light. Pigeons gather by the stone, never really here alone. Children toss a little bread, watching tiny wings instead. Old musicians tune their strings, greeting every day with hymns. Simple melodies arise, floating underneath blue skies. The fountain sings its quiet tunes, still remembering the moon. Now it sparkles in the day like worries washed away. Every morning starts so small, yet somehow changes all. The square wakes, smiling with every face it sees. Every laugh is carried by the gentle breeze. Every ordinary morning turns extraordinary when Fresh bouquets beside the stand, coffee warming waiting hands, friendly voices softly blend like songs that never end. A painter sketches city light, capturing the morning bright. Without knowing, every line will quietly outlive time. I remember rushing past, thinking moments couldn't last. Now I stop to simply see life unfolding patiently. The bells begin to softly ring, welcoming another spring. Every heartbeat joins the sound. Hope is all around. No grand miracles, no perfect days, just little moments lighting our way. Every smile travels farther than we know. Every kindness finds a home. The square wakes smiling every single day, teaching hearts that happiness can grow the quiet way. Whenever life feels hurried, I'll return once more to the little morning square I've always known before. The fountain flows, the birds take flight, morning keeps smiling.
Morning paints the riverside, soft reflections with the tide. Cherry blossoms start to fall like quiet letters after all. The pathway glows in shades of pink, giving every heart a chance to think. Each gentle breeze becomes a song I've quietly known all along.
The river carries petals far like tiny boats beneath the stars. Though the night has slipped away, its dreams remain inside the day. Sway above the stream, wrapping us inside a dream. Every blossom finds the air like hope floating everywhere. Children laugh along the lane, running through the falling rain. Not of storms but petals bright, shining in the morning light.
I reach to catch a drifting bloom, knowing spring will leave too soon. Still its beauty gently stays inside these quiet days.
Every blossom has its season, every goodbye has a reason.
Every spring
returns again.
when cherry blossoms drift across the morning breeze. Every falling petal brings a quiet peace.
Though the flowers fade, their beauty always stays inside our hearts beyond the days.
When cherry blossoms drift,
Love keeps blooming still.
an old couple walks ahead, sharing words they never said. Only smiles beneath the trees, carried by the April breeze.
The river sparkles soft and white, holding spring upon its tide. Every ripple catches light, like stars left from the night.
Sunlight filters through the blooms, painting golden afternoons. Every little step we take becomes another memory.
I don't fear the passing spring, because it always leaves tiny pieces of its warmth growing quietly in me.
Every flower
Learns to fall,
only to return
once more. The petals dance
without regret.
The wind remembers
Every spring,
when cherry blossoms drift. I'll remember this. Every gentle morning,
every peaceful kiss.
though the blossoms leave, the love they gave remains, blooming quietly again. Standing where the mountains end and the endless oceans blend. Morning waits beyond the blue, holding skies forever new. The wind embraces every stone that has stood here all alone, watching countless suns arise, painting fire across the skies. Every wave beneath the height greets the first awakening light, like a choir without a sound, rising from the sacred ground. I arrive before the dawn, carrying the night alone. Now the darkness slowly leaves, like autumn fading from the trees. Every sunrise starts unseen before it colors everything. Maybe hope begins the same. The edge of first light, where the morning starts to sing. Every golden ray reminds me life is awakening. Every dream I so do I.
The canoe slips through the stream like a quiet waking dream. Morning sparkles on the flow, only places rivers know. Branches reach above the sky, watching little clouds drift by. Every paddle softly falls, answering the forest call. Crystal water runs so clear, every stone beneath appears. Tiny fish like silver fire move with nature's soft desire. The cedar's scent upon the air feels like someone's whispered prayer. Every breath becomes more slow as the peaceful current flows. The stream has never rushed to reach the sea, yet somehow it always does. Maybe hearts can learn the same. Where the stream carries light, every worry drifts away. Every gentle wave reminds me hope is here today. Floating through the morning green, life is softer than it seems. Where the stream carries light, everything feels right. Dragonflies above the reeds dance upon the morning breeze. Sunlight filters through the leaves like 1,000 emerald dreams. The paddle draws another line across the water's glassy shine. Then the river smooths it out without a trace of doubt. I think about the roads behind, all the answers I tried to find, never knowing they would grow inside this quiet flow. Perhaps the strongest hearts are those who learn to move where kindness goes, like the stream that bends with grace yet never loses place. Every current finds its way, every dawn finds the day, every dream begins this small. Ooh, the forest sings without a stage. The water writes another page. Where the stream carries light, I'll remember every turn, every quiet morning, every lesson left to learn. Whenever life feels restless, I'll return inside. Where the stream carries light, and peace becomes my guide. The paddle slows, the water smiles, the morning lives. Wooden stalls begin to bloom, filling up the morning room. Buckets full of roses bright, waiting for the day's first light. Daisies smile beside the street, lavender and blossoms meet. Every flower has its place, every color wears its grace.
The florist hums a gentle tune underneath the waking moon, as the sunrise softly glows, painting warmth on every rose. Children stop to smell the air, wonder blooming everywhere. Tiny moments gently grow, like only peaceful mornings know.
Every flower
Has a story,
every color
finds the Bouquets of morning light bloom before my eyes.
Every petal softly reaches toward the open skies.
Every little fragrance carries hope anew.
Bouquets of morning light
Lead me back to you.
Sunflowers greet the warming day. Lilies quietly sway. Tulips dressed in drops of dew sparkle underneath the blue. The market slowly comes alive. Friendly voices start to rise. Coffee cups and laughter blend like songs that never end.
I gather flowers one by one, not because the day is done, but because they help me see beauty live so naturally.
Every blossom fades with time, yet its memory still shines. Just like every heart we've known leaves a garden of its own.
Kindness grows
Like flowers bloom
quietly,
without a room.
only sunlight, only rain, only love again.
The sweetest flowers
Never compete.
they simply bloom.
Where they're planted. Bouquets of morning light stay inside my soul.
Every bloom reminds me
Broken hearts grow whole. When another spring arrives,
I'll remember every hue, because every flower
carries something true. The market smiles,
the flowers bloom.
morning begins. Morning stretches over green, brighter than I've ever seen. Every blade of grass is dressed in tiny drops the dawn has blessed. Wildflowers sway beside the trail, following the gentle gale. Every color softly grows, like a secret morning knows. The distant hills begin to shine, bathed in early golden light. Clouds are floating lazily across the endless sky. I see every breath is fresh and clear, leaving yesterday nowhere near. Only hope walks next to me across this quiet scenery. The earth awakens without a sound, yet somehow joy is all around. Walking through emerald fields where the morning gently heals. Every breeze reminds my heart every ending is a start. Golden sunlight on the dew paints the world in something new. Walking through emerald fields, hope becomes so real. Butterflies begin to dance, like they're floating by pure chance. Tiny birds above the trees write their songs upon the breeze. I remember hurried days, always searching different ways, never seeing all discovers its sunlight. The meadow never rushes. It simply welcomes morning home. Walking through emerald fields, I'll remember how it feels when life goes loud again someday. This quiet path will show the way. Every sunrise, every breeze lives inside these emerald fields.
The balloon begins to rise through the quiet morning sky. Clouds below become a sea, rolling endlessly beneath. Only silence fills the air, like a gentle whispered prayer. Every mountain greets the sun as another day begins. The world below is wrapped in white, waiting for the golden light. Fields and rivers disappear, hidden underneath the mist. I never knew the earth could be so endlessly serene, until I watched the sun rise from somewhere in between. Sometimes distance shows us clearly everything we couldn't see. Above the morning mist, every dream feels near. Every little fear simply disappears. Golden rays are falling across the clouds below. Above the morning mist, my hopeful heart lets go. The wind becomes a faithful guide, holding gently every ride, never asking where we'll land, only teaching us to trust. Birds are flying close beside, greeting dawn with open skies. Every wing beat tells a story of believing before knowing. I remember restless nights, searching for tomorrow's light. Now I understand at last, the sky was always here. Every cloud begins to glow like rivers made So do I. The bridge is quiet in the blue, holding drops of morning dew. River whispers far below, following the tides it knows. Streetlights slowly fade away, welcoming another day. Every step upon the stone feels like home I've always known.
The eastern sky begins to bloom, painting silver over blue. Every breath becomes a song I've been searching for so long. Gentle wind across the rail carries stories without trails. Clouds are floating soft and light, leaving pieces of the night.
The river mirrors waking skies, golden colors slowly rise. Every ripple catches dawn as the darkness carries on. I close
My eyes and simply stand, nothing else is ever planned. Only listening to the day, learning how to stay.
Every bridge connects two shores,
Every sunrise opens doors.
maybe hope looks like this one quiet step,
One gentle wish,
where
morning crosses over every stream. The world begins again, just like a dream. Every road behind us, every road ahead, meet upon this bridge where hope is gently led. Where morning crosses.
So do we. A bicycle rolls quietly, leaving echoes after me. Someone waves across the shore like we've met somewhere before. The river
River keeps a steady pace, never asking time to wait. Still it reaches every sea, patiently.
Tiny birds begin to fly, drawing songs across the sky. Every feather finds the wind without fear of where it's been.
The bridge has watched 1,000 days, yet it never lost its grace. Standing calm through every storm, welcoming each dawn.
The world keeps turning,
The river flows,
every heart
already knows.
the sky grows brighter, the bridge grows warmer. Another day has found us.
When morning crosses, I'll remember you. Every quiet sunrise, every shade of blue.
Whenever life
Feels uncertain, I'll keep walking through, because another beautiful day
always waits.
beyond the bridge. beside the breeze. Mint in time awakens slow, where the early sunbeams glow. Every path is lined with green, brighter than I've ever seen. Tiny blossoms softly bloom, filling all the air with perfume. Bees begin their quiet dance, like a graceful morning waltz. Every flower knows its part in this peaceful work of art. The fragrance wraps around my soul, making every broken piece feel whole. Without a word, without a sound, healing simply by being around. Some gardens grow to feed the earth, some gardens bloom to heal the heart. The garden of gentle sense welcomes every weary soul. Every leaf and every flower makes another broken piece feel whole. Every breeze is whispering, you don't need to run. The garden of gentle sense has only just begun. Chamomile beneath the sky waves to every butterfly. Sage and basil stand nearby, greeting swallows flying high. The gardener smiles as she walks, speaking kindly to the flowers, as though every living thing understands her quiet voice. The sunlight reaches every bed where little herbs lift up their heads, not competing with the rest, simply growing at their best. Perhaps that's what happiness means, blooming where we're meant to be, without comparing where we stand to another garden's land. The sweetest fragrance takes its time, the strongest roots grow out of sight. Every flower knows its season. Every heart knows its reason. The garden of gentle sense will bloom inside my soul. Whenever days become too fast, its memory makes me whole. I'll carry every little blossom into every tomorrow, knowing quiet kindness will always gently grow. The herbs keep swaying, the breeze keeps singing. Morning smiles again.
Morning settles on the lake without a single wave to break. Two white swans begin to glide like peaceful dreams upon the tide. The shoreline wears a coat of mist, touched by dawn's awakening kiss. Every ripple softly grows, only where the quiet flows. Pine trees guard the crystal shore, like they've stood forevermore. listening to the water sing, welcoming another spring. I breathe the cool and gentle air, leaving every burden there. The silence doesn't feel alone, it feels like somewhere I've always known. The lake reflects more than the sky, it shows the heart when it grows still. Swan songs at dawn, floating with the light. Every graceful movement turns darkness into white. Every quiet morning teaches me to see the calm I've always searched for was waiting here for me. The eastern sky begins to glow, painting silver into gold. The swans continue side by side, without a word, without a guide. The dragonfly skims the water's face, leaving only gentle trace. Even time forgets to race inside this peaceful place. The mountains wake beyond the trees, greeting every morning breeze. Clouds drift slowly overhead like hopeful thoughts I've gently kept. I used to fear the changing tide, trying hard to hold each time. Now I let the current lead toward exactly what I need. The calmest waters run so deep, the strongest hearts know how to keep a little hope for every dawn. The swans don't hurry toward the day. They simply trust the lake will stay. Swan songs at dawn will stay with me. Whenever life feels loud again, I'll remember this serenity. Every sunrise on the water, every feather shining white will remind me hope awakens with the morning light. The swans keep drifting, the lake keeps dreaming. The sun arrives.
An old tree spreads its gentle arms, sheltering the morning calm. Leaves are glowing in the breeze, dancing softly with the trees. The wooden bench beneath its shade holds the years that never fade. Morning light through branches falls like quiet echoes through us all. Every ring inside the trunk carries seasons it has known, storms and sunshine side by side. Still it reaches for the sky. I close my eyes and slowly breathe, listening to the rustling leaves. The world becomes a softer place, wrapped in quiet grace. Some heart every breeze. The tree that waited never asked for more. It simply gave its shade to everyone before. Every leaf reminds me kindness grows with time. The tree that waited teaches me to shine. A little robin builds a nest, hidden where the branches rest. Morning sunlight warms the bark, turning shadows into art. Children's laughter drifts nearby, floating underneath the sky. Someone leaves a tiny flower on the weathered bench. I remember chasing dreams far beyond what I could see. Now I know the sweetest ones were growing here with me. The wind begins another song, one I've carried all along. Every note reminds my soul I'm already home. The tallest trees still bow their heads. Strength is gentle, not afraid. Ooh, every branch still reaches high. Ooh, every root holds every The tree that waited will remain with me through every changing season, like a quiet melody. Whenever I grow weary or lose my way again, I'll find another morning beneath the tree that waited. The leaves keep dancing, the roots keep holding, the morning smiles.
The little fairy leaves the shore like a dream I've known before. Morning paints the gentle tide with silver dancing side by side.
Wooden oars begin to sing to the rhythm of the stream. Every ripple softly grows, following the breeze it knows.
The distant hills wear morning blue as the sky becomes brand new.
Every breath of cooling air feels lighter than a silent prayer. Mist is floating on the stream, like the edge of every dream. Tiny circles on the water bloom beneath the drifting swallows.
The river doesn't rush ahead, it simply follows where it's led, teaching every restless heart there's beauty in a slower start.
Every crossing
Changes us,
not because the shore has changed,
but because we have.
across the quiet river, morning takes my hand, leading every hidden dream toward another land. Every wave is whispering, you've come far enough.
Across the quiet river, hope is more than love. silent smiles without a word. Only morning songs are heard. Years have taught his patient eyes. Every dawn becomes a surprise.
The current carries fallen leaves without asking where they'll be. Maybe hearts can learn to trust the gentle flow beneath.
The opposite shore grows near, brighter with each passing year. Though it's only moments gone, everything already feels reborn.
The sky reflects upon the tide like another world inside. Every color softly gleams like forgotten childhood dreams.
Some journeys need no map, only courage to
belongs. Across the quiet river, I'll remember every wave, every silent sunrise, every choice I bravely made. Whenever life feels uncertain, I'll trust the flowing blue, because another morning is always waiting too. The day begins.
Morning dew on silver grass sparkles as the cool winds pass. Every reed begins to sway, greeting softly to the day. The narrow path is still asleep, holding silence calm and deep. Only footsteps softly fall, answering the meadow's call. Tiny birds begin to sing, hidden somewhere in the reeds. Simple songs without a name, yet they warm my heart the same. Mist is floating on the stream, like a half-forgotten dream. Everything feels slow enough to remember how to love. Some mornings speak without a voice. Some mornings simply give us peace. Whispers in the reeds guide my restless soul. Every breeze reminds me I don't need control. Every drop of morning dew shines like something new. Whispers in the reeds lead me back to you. Rises from the shore, graceful as the morning dawn. Gentle wings embrace the sky without asking how to fly. The reeds keep dancing with the wind, never trying to resist. Maybe that's what peace becomes, learning how to gently bend. The eastern sky goes warm and gold, while another day unfolds. I no longer chase the light, it quietly finds me. Every little breath I take feels lighter than yesterday. Hope was never far away, inside today. The every quiet morning gives another start. When tomorrow calls again, I'll follow where they lead, toward another sunrise among the whispering reeds. The wind keeps singing, the reeds keep swaying. A new day begins.
The sun is slowly fading out, painting gold across the clouds. From this quiet hilltop view, everything reminds me of you. The city sparkles far below, like a memory long ago, and every color in the sky feels like our last goodbye. The wind moves softly through the grass as another evening passes, and I wonder if somewhere you're watching the same sunset there. We used to sit here hand in hand, making promises and plans, believing time would always stay and never take our love away. But sunsets always teach us nothing beautiful can stay. Still we watch them anyway. Where the sun goes down, I still see you around, in the colors of the sky, in the silence of goodbye. Every golden ray that fades leaves another memory. Though the daylight disappears, you still remain with me. The stars begin to slowly wake as the night begins to take the place where sunlight used to be, just like you left me. I remember every word, every promise that I heard, like melodies that never end, even after silence begins. The horizon turns to blue, and somehow I think of you more than I have in a while, more than I should. Still this hill remembers us, even if the world does not. Every sunset keeps a trace of the love we lost. Maybe endings aren't endings, maybe they become the light that guides us through the night. Where the sun goes down, I still see you around, in the colors of the sky, in the silence of goodbye. Every golden ray that fades leaves another memory. Though the daylight disappears, you still remain with me. If I could stay right here, I'd watch 1,000 sunsets more. Because every evening sky feels like opening an old door, back to moments filled with you, back to dreams that once felt true. Where the sun goes down and the stars come out somehow, I finally understand. Love doesn't disappear, it simply changes form, like the sunset into starlight, like a memory into warmth. And every evening sky will always carry you beyond the fading light, beyond the blue.
hasn't woken yet. Streetlights still haven't left. A quiet cafe holds the dawn as another night moves on. Coffee steaming in my hands while I rewrite old plans. The window shows an empty street in a world not yet complete. The silence feels familiar now, more than I can explain somehow. Like an old friend sitting near, helping me through another year. The chair across from me is bare, but sometimes I still see you there, smiling softly in the dark, like a light inside my heart. Some mornings start with sunlight, some start with memories, and today begins with both. Before the city wakes, before the daylight breaks, I think about the life we knew and everything we grew into. Though you're gone and years have passed, some feelings seem to last, like the first light through the glass, or a shadow from the past. Outside the sky begins to change, the darkness slowly rearrange into colors soft and new, like the healing I've gone through. The pain no longer feels the same, it doesn't burn when I hear your name. Instead it feels like distant rain, a gentle echo of yesterday. The barista turns the music on and another night is gone. The melody fills up the room like flowers beginning to bloom. And for the first time in a while, I find myself beginning to smile at everything we used to be and everything you've left in me. Maybe love isn't measured by how long people stay. Maybe it's measured by what remains. Before the city wakes, before the daylight breaks, I think about the life we knew and everything we grew into. Though you're gone and years have passed, some feelings seem to last, like the first light through the glass, or a shadow from the past. Ooh, I hope you found your peace somewhere beyond these streets. Ooh, and I hope you're smiling too beneath a different view, because even though goodbye arrived, I'm grateful that our story survived. Before the city wakes and another morning starts, I quietly thank you for the pieces of my heart that you helped discover during those beautiful years. And as the sunrise fills the sky, I leave behind my tears. Before the city wakes, I finally let you go, not because I forgot you, but because I loved you so.
The river shines beneath the night, reflecting thousand city lights. The skyline glows across the dark, like memories inside my heart. People pass without a sound while the evening settles down, and I sit beside the water, thinking of what came after. The bridges stretch from side to side, like where the distance we can hide. Every ripple on the stream distant song as the river moves along. Everything keeps moving forward except the place you left before. I remember summer nights watching fireworks paint the sky, holding hands without a care, believing love would always be there. Now those moments drift away like boats disappearing in the haze. All that's left for me to hold are stories slowly growing old. Still the water keeps its flow, teaching me what I should know, that every ending has a start, waiting somewhere in the dark. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning how to stay grateful for the love we had, even after it fades away. City lights on the river, shining brighter than ever, but nothing shines the way it did back when you were here. Heavy reflection on the water carries echoes of our laughter. Though you've gone beyond my sight, I still see you in the lights. Somewhere under this same sky, maybe you're remembering too. Maybe the river still carries pieces of me and you. City lights on the river, now they shimmer softer. Though the years keep moving on, your memory lingers on. And every night beside the stream, you're still part of every dream. Like the glow upon the water, you'll stay with me forever. Cherry blossoms fill the air like little pieces everywhere, dancing softly in the wind like the days we used to spend. The afternoon is painted pink, giving me too much time to think about the spring we used to know before we had to let it go. Every path inside this park still remembers where we walked. Every tree and every view somehow brings me back to you. The flowers bloom just like before, but you're not here anymore. And that's the hardest thing to see, how the world keeps moving peacefully. The seasons always come around, no matter who is gone, but some hearts stay in springtime long after love moves on. Falling petals fading us, drifting slowly through the dust. Every flower on the ground feels like love we never found. Though the wind has carried you somewhere far beyond my view, every blossom that I see still brings you back to me. Children laughing in the sun while another day moves on, and I'm standing in between what we were and what has been. I still hear your gentle voice in the rustling of the trees, like a song that never left, carried by the springtime breeze. Maybe love is like a flower, beautiful but never ours, destined only for a while, then disappearing with a smile. Ooh, could stop the time, I'd stay beneath these trees. Where you still exist inside my memories. Falling petals fading us, floating where the warm winds rush. Though the years may pull apart, you're still blooming in my heart. Rain is falling on the glass like memories from the past. The library feels so still, wrapped around a quiet chill. Books are sleeping on the shelves, keeping stories to themselves, while I sit here all alone with a heart that still holds on. Pages softly turn and turn like old feelings that still burn. Every chapter that I read somehow leads me back to me, back to days when you were near, back to laughter I could hear, back before the world had changed, back before we drifted away. Every word between the lines feels a little like goodbye, and every sentence I underline brings tears into my eyes. Maybe stories never end, maybe they just change their form, like the rain outside this window or the calm before a storm. Letters between the lines, hidden in another time. Every page I read tonight carries pieces of your light. Though you're gone beyond my view, every chapter leads to you like a story unfinished, living deep within my mind. The afternoon begins to fade and shadows stretch across the page. The rain continues falling down, softly covering the town. Students whisper far away while another day slips away, and I wonder where you are underneath another star. I remember how you'd smile, making every moment worthwhile, turning ordinary afternoons into something beautiful. Now your absence fills the room like a quiet winter moon, and every drop against the glass feels like echoes from the past. Some people become poems written into who we are. Even when they leave, they never travel very far. Letters between the lines, hidden in another time. Every page I read tonight carries pieces of your light. Though you're gone beyond my view, every chapter leads to you like a story unfinished, living deep within my mind. If I could read our story one more time before it ends, I'd hold every single page a little closer in my hands. Because some years between the lines now belong to yesterday, but every word you left behind still quietly remains. Though the rain will stop someday and the clouds will drift away, you'll forever be a chapter that time could never erase.
Snow is falling from the sky, covering the world in white. Every rooftop, every tree looks like a distant memory. The streets are quiet late tonight, wrapped beneath the winter light. And every step I take alone reminds me that you're gone. The air is cold against my face, but colder is this empty space where your laughter used to stay before it slipped away. The snowflakes slowly touch the ground without making any sound, just like how our love disappeared without a warning, without a tear. Winter always finds a way to bring old feelings back, like footprints hidden underneath the frozen path. Snowfall without you feels colder than it should. Every flake reminds me of the days when life was good. Though the world is painted white and the stars are shining bright, I still feel the space you left inside this silent night. Streetlights glow through falling snow, creating shadows down below. And every window that I pass feels like looking through the past. I remember Christmas lights, the warmth of those December nights, the way you'd smile and hold my hand like I'd always understand. Now the winter wind just blows through places only memory knows, carrying your voice away further every day. Still I walk beneath the sky, watching snowflakes drifting by, trying to accept the truth that I must continue without you. Maybe every winter storm eventually becomes spring. Maybe every broken heart can learn to sing again. Snowfall without you feels colder than it should. Every flake reminds me of the days when life was good. Though the world is painted white and the stars are shining bright, I still feel the space you left inside this silent night. The snow keeps falling down, covering every road in town. But some memories remain, like footprints beneath the snow. Snowfall without you now feels softer than before. train is moving through the dark, like a memory leaving marks. City lights are fading slow to places only dreamers know. Coffee resting in my hand, watching sleep in distant lands, while reflections on the glass look like pieces of the past. Every station passing by feels like another goodbye. Every mile that rolls away takes a little more of yesterday. The morning hasn't come yet, but the sky begins to change, like a heart that's learning slowly how to live with pain. Some journeys start with leaving, some healing starts with loss, and sometimes we find ourselves only after getting lost. The last train before sunrise carries tears behind my eyes. Every track beneath the wheels knows exactly how this feels. Though you're somewhere far away and our story couldn't stay, every dawn I traveled through still begins with you. Sleeping in the mist remind me of the things I miss. The conversations late at night, the way you made the darkness bright. Now the silence sits beside me like an old familiar friend, helping me accept the truth that everything must end. The sky is slowly turning gold, like the promises we told, and for the first time in a while I find myself beginning to smile. Ooh, maybe every goodbye leads somewhere we're meant to be. Ooh, maybe every ending sets another future free. The last train before sunrise now reflects a brighter sky. Though your memory remains, I can finally board the day. Every road and every mile help me heal a little while, and the dawn beyond the blue feels like something new. Winter waves upon the shore sound different than before. The wind is colder than I knew, just like life without you. Gray skies hanging overhead, like the words we never said. And the ocean stretches wide, keeping secrets with the tide. I remember summer days, walking through familiar ways, holding hands beside the sea, believing in eternity. Now the footprints disappear, just like everything we shared, washed away by passing years, leaving only memories here. The sea keeps moving endlessly, it never asks us why. Some people stay forever, and some become goodbye. The sea we left behind still lives inside my mind. Every wave upon the shore calls your name once more, though you're somewhere far away beyond another day. Part of me candles drifting through the air, like forgotten little prayers. The sunset struggles through the gray as the daylight fades away. I sit alone upon the sand, trying hard to understand how a love so bright and warm could vanish with a storm. But maybe that's the way it goes, like winter after autumn leaves. Nothing stays forever, no matter what we believe. Still the ocean keeps your voice inside every rolling wave. And every time I hear it, I remember what we gave. Maybe healing looks like this, watching tides come in and go, learning how to carry love while learning how to let it go. The seed we left behind still lives inside my mind. Every wave upon the shore calls your name once more, though you're somewhere far away beyond another day. Part of me remains where our love became the rain. Ooh, the winter wind is cold, but it helps me understand. Love was never meant to stay, like footprints in the sand. Ooh, but every memory remains, like seashells by the sea. Little pieces of forever still washing over me. The sea we left behind now belongs to another time, but every winter shoreline still brings you back.